Hawke's Bay Regional Council has been told to get its own house in order before demanding a major increase in rates. 4 councillors attended a meeting called by the Hawke's Bay Fruitgrowers Association on Monday. The Twyford meeting was called to urge submissions against the council's proposed rate increase of 19.6%. For many, the increase is much greater because council has changed how rates are calculated. Some questioned why council didn't just call upon its investments to avoid the increase.
The difference between our cost of funding and our returns should, if it goes to plan, reduce your rates. So that's reason one. The second reason is that there's a reasonably widespread view that this is just the first of a number of rainy days.
Council was told in tough times it should rein in its own spending.
I mean, you saw the very first slide, Zan, that you put up. It had a figure of $250 million spending on flood protection. What it didn't say is a little over 200 million of it's coming from central government, a little over 40 million is coming from a loan, and the tiny bit of rate contribution is only 0.7%. When I started to look at this, I thought, so we're going to have an average rate increase of 19.6. My rate increase is of 45%. My contention is that the councillors haven't really read the room. Just in 9 years, we had something like 127% increase in staff, just in 9 years. The general rates collected will have gone from 3.3 million to 36.2 million in 10 years. That's a whopping nearly 1,000% increase in just 10 years.
In terms of employing all these extra people, this extra cost, that 1,000% increase in general rates. From what I hear from my constituents especially is, talking to Hugh's productivity point, is that all it's done is it's slowed everything down. So the same job's happening, but instead of going through one pair of hands, it's going through 3, 4 or 5. So the accountability is lost, everyone's just passing it from one to another, slowed everything right down and things just aren't getting done. That's what I'm hearing from my constituents. We actually needed to address it now because everyone's hurting. You know, everyone's hurting out there. Pensioners, we hear from especially, their income's fixed. We were out at Bayview the other night, a lot of pensioners out there. It's 25k for a couple, tax down to 20, rates and insurance, there's nothing left for them and they've still got to pay power and food. So, you know, if JB's in business, all you guys are in business, if you actually have to cut costs, you do it now because that's how you survive. Everyone in town's doing it hard, retail, sheep and beef farmers are doing it tough. You know, no one's immune. So it's just trying to get everyone in council to realise that.
Council said it could change course, providing there were enough submissions. The suggestion was despite 90% of recent submissions opposing council switch to apportioning rates based on the capital value of properties instead of bare land value.
100% of everyone here tonight says they're going to put a submission in, opposing the rates increase.
Do you think it'll make a difference?
We're hoping it will, but who knows? I mean, the council said tonight that there's actually no percentage of submissions that they have to get to change the vote, so which seems a bit weird to me. So I think the stronger the submissions will be, the stronger the wording needs to be. Maybe they'll take notice of that and reverse it. But you know, it'll be a big call on their part to do.
Council starts public hearings on submissions to its proposed 3-year plan on May 29, with deliberations and formal adoption in June. Patrick O'Sullivan for Bay Buzz.